in a little bit. Okay, we're live with some more Pokemon Scarlet. Last time we spent a bit of time. We did the Tyranitar Ghost Terror raid. We'll do that again today, even though I think technically it should be over by now. But if I don't connect to the internet, it doesn't count. So we'll do that, and then we'll probably connect to the internet after. So I'm not tempted to do it the entire week, and not to like abuse the fact that I don't connect to the online too much. Just a little bit, but not too much. We did that, and then we spent a bunch of time going around for getting Pokemon with marks. And quickly point out those real quick, wherever they're hiding. I think they're over here. Yeah, we got a Varoom, Orthworm, these guys. Everything in here. Everything that I just highlighted. So we got to nickname all those and put them in their proper place. We transferred this from home at the very end, the Gimmighoul roaming form. That's basically it, I believe. We have a lot of Pokemon we need to nickname. Real quick, do we have anything interesting Outbreak-wise? I think we did check at the end of yesterday. Yeah, I think there were a couple things that were like kind of interesting, but nothing that was, you know, desperate. And so we're probably better off just focusing on Dex stuff. Oh yeah, Inkay was kind of tempting, but I think let's do this. Where is the Ghost Terror raid? It is over here. This is a little bit awkward of a spot, but we'll make it work. So yeah, well, let's do this first, then we'll nickname a bunch of Pokemon, and we'll go try to catch a few more guys and go from there. So, yeah, because technically I think it would have been earlier in the day. Would have been the last day for the T-Tar raids. At least until next weekend, because next weekend they come back. We already caught Tyranitar, obviously, so it's not that urgent. But you know what? Hey, the more raids we do, the merrier, just because we get good rewards for them. Plus, we had to power up our Torterra a decent bit, so, you know, it's a return on the investment. Okay. So yeah, this should be it. I mean, I guess I can triple check this isn't, by pure coincidence, not Tyranitar. It is. Okay. Let's do a picnic. We're going to make number 30 the Ultra Herb Sandwich. And go from there. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like I should have more to say. I don't think I really do, though. Okay, Ray Power. Oh yeah, we did buy a bunch of little things. We bought a bunch of supplies yesterday. Just to be, you know, capped off. What? Down. Uh-oh. I am not putting that on. And yeah, we'll figure out some nickname stuff. We have quite a bit to do with that. I mean, while we're doing this, I could take a brief peek at, some of the Blueberry traded over the Blueberry Coach traded mons that we have not nicknamed. Some I have nicknames I'm pretty happy with. Others I have like absolutely nothing. I have unfortunately not spent the time that I keep saying I'm gonna spend the time doing, where I actually go through and kind of brainstorm some names off stream. So, oops. We're just gonna kind of do what we can. Cool is, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna grab it because I can. Still haven't found a thing for the Vivian color that I want for the Living Dex, which would be the pink one. I probably just have to add a couple new friends on my Pokemon Go for that, to be honest. Probably make things a little easier. Cool, anyway. We do this, we go from there. What do we have? Anything here that I feel like I could... Oh my gosh, jeez Louise. Anything I can lock in for the Blueberry Coach names. Frankly, like, a lot of them that I have lying around, a lot of them I don't care for, but I just haven't come up with something better. The Double Intimidate's pretty nice, actually. I guess I should still do uniron defense to be safe. Okay, that was completely unnecessary, but whatever. We're just gonna crunch it down until it resets our stats, then we can fully commit to setting up. Dark Pulse, Assurance, Brave Bird. You know what? Staraptor Brave Bird knocking itself out over and over isn't the worst. Because it gets a lot of Intimidates off. Which helps for any, helps mitigate any crunch defense drops or whatever. And that defense drop's probably not going to get us anywhere, unfortunately, because it's going to heal itself pretty soon, or its weaknesses. I'm not going to tear it just yet. Thankfully no defense drops yet, shockingly. Why have you not reset me yet? Speak of the devil. Hasn't cleared its stuff, thankfully. That's right, sometimes it weirdly gets crits out of left field. Even though it's not supposed to be able to get crits, and it seems like it happens right before or right after it tears. I don't know why. Because we have, Shell Armor? Battle Armor? One of the two. Given the double Intimidators, I think I'm fine with only one Iron Defense. I mean, I'll see if it looks bad. Maybe if I get crunched down, get crunched defense drops will. I think I gotta do one more, actually. Yeah. Especially with the D-Dance. Iron Defense. Okay. We don't get like Arbolivia healing in this, so gotta just keep that in the back of our brain. Okay, Shadow Claw's better because we don't have to worry about defense drops with it. I'd much rather him Shadow Claw than Crunch. Although it seems like they're more likely to go for Crunch until I Terra. I think I'm gonna hold off Iron Defensing. Raptor did just go down. No, why did you switch? It literally went up. I didn't hit up. I think my left hand wasn't even on the controller. And on my face, because I touched my face too much. Okay, one more Swords Dance. I should probably Synthesis. I think we can Terra, though. That way we don't have to keep worrying about defense drops. We heal and then we just start attacking. The +6 attack, I don't know what our defense is, but I think +3 maybe, because of a defense drop. I'll see how much damage we're taking. We could always do a Iron Defense if I'm concerned. Oh yeah, we're fine. That did like nothing because of all the Intimidates, I think. And the Iron Defenses help, obviously. Plus it could also miss Stone Edge. It's not gonna be missing Crunch or Shadow Claw. Now imagine if this Tyranitar had Ice Fang. This whole fight would have not... yeah, that would have immediately countered Torterra. Granted, we probably would have found something else then, but... I mean, a lot of the things we tested wouldn't have even been testable, like Gliscor and Crocodile if it had Ice Fang. Which is more just interesting. And this fight's been quite consistent with Torterra. I mean, not having to worry about crits just makes everything easier. I mean, there's only so many Pokemon that I don't have to worry about crits on, so... You know, it can only be useful so much. But it also, yeah, this thing is Swords Dance and Iron Defense, like you cannot get more consistent. It'd be funny if we ran out of Crunch PP. No, we won't, but that would have been funny in a painful way. Guessing this turn in one more. Yep. Defense drop that doesn't achieve anything. Woo! And I got paralyzed. Ah! We'll do a quick run around, see if there's any other Ghost Terror raids. May as well. We have the boost on. Oh boy. And T-Tar down. Can't catch it, but I don't need it. Ooh, 2 Hurdy Mysticas. Very lovely stuff. Bit of XP in there too. Does not hurt, does not hurt. I will gladly take 2 Hurdy Mystica. That is quite solid. You know? We take them. We take them, shake them, and bake them. Let me do the quick Pokeportal News Connect just to remove Tyranitar raids going forward until they pop back up again next week. Just because otherwise, yeah, I don't need to do this every day. It's bad for my productivity. I was gonna say mental health. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you know. It is kind of weird that they do it for just the weekends and not during the week. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't just have it go the entire time. But, you know, because I'm like, oh, you put it in 2 weekends to make sure more people can do it. Then why not just make it, you know, the entire week? Like, don't want people getting too good of supplies, I guess. Anyway, let's take a look at the Ghost Terror raids that we have lying around. Go from there. And then, yeah, nicknaming. We'll probably, after we do the nicknames, do a quick Pokemon home detour to transfer some of the Mons. Then we switch out because, yeah, space has just been a general problem. And I mean, it probably will somewhat remain a problem, but we do what we can. We have not gotten, like, any 5-star ghost raids when we've done the T-Tar raids. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Nailed it. I thought that was a great impression. Intimidate. Don't think it matters with the 3-star. I think we actually had a Luxio 3-star already that was this exact scenario and it did not matter. I'm like staring at the Pokemon nicknames. I mean, I have to come up with more nicknames for them. So we'll see how much time I spend on the other Pokemon that we need to add to the Dex and all that. Bro, the yawns be kicking my ass today, and yesterday, and the day before, and every other day after. I'm gonna just, for my sanity, even though it doesn't matter that much, I'm gonna just slightly tweak my webcam here. Because I am, like, ever so slightly off-centered, and that is enough to drive me to the madhouse. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if there's any more ghost ones available. There's one here! It's maybe a little too enthusiastic about that, but you know what? Better be a little too enthusiastic than not enthusiastic enough, as I have said just now. Ghost Terror raid. Boop. 4-star. You know what? We take them. We take them. Better than none. Better than nothing. Nailed it. That was great. I tried, okay? I like its sound effect. What can I say? Okay. I mean, okay, I guess I could take a quick peek at the list here. I think there's a couple more names that I'm willing to lock in, just for the sake of not sitting on these forever and trying to be way too perfectionist about them. Hassel's Arctibax. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to Bahahoy. As funny of a name as that is for it. Ryford's Gimmighoul. I want to name it Bribe, I think. I was debating Artifact or like Secret/Secrets. But I think Bribe works too well. I don't know. That one I sort of debate on. I have nothing I like for Drayton. I had Drayton and Opalucid. I don't think I mean, maybe Opalucid. I'm not doing Drayton. I can just remove that. Larry's the Dunsparce speed. Initially, I was so confident on the name Time Card for it, and I don't know why I started doubting myself. Miriam's Marini, we had Medicine, which I'm like, that's a case where I'm like, I feel like there should be something better I could come up with, but I got nothing off the top of my head. And like, I don't dislike the name, but yeah, it's the problem with like the perfectionist of trying to get like the perfect name. Salvatore's Alolan Meowth. That's all over the place right now. Lacey's Snubble, I really don't know what I'm doing. I had Clay, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think naming it after her grandpa, or her dad, not her grandpa, is in the same way I didn't want to do the Drayden one. I don't think that works. There's Tummy, which is sort of a reference to what she always talked about, like sleeping on Granbull's tummy. But I don't like Lacey's tummy. That just, it feels weird. It makes it sound creepy, and I don't want it to sound creepy. And then I had Cute, but like Cute doesn't really work either that much. Like, I mean, in the same way, like, I tried to make it, because Lacey's Cute just like doesn't work. I mean, okay, another 3-star. Drayton's Opalucid doesn't work great, but Opalucid's kind of a cool name, at least, like, sounding-wise. I don't think I have anything for Lacey's Snubble. I think I'm going back to the drawing board on that one entirely. Iono's Magnemite, I was debating between Mr. Walksabout and Who Saw What's It. I think I like both. Iono's Mr. Walksabout sounds a little better, but Who Saw What's It? Iono's Who Saw What's It? I mean, it's not like bad. It's just sort of a funny name. Nemona's Paldean Tauros I'm also struggling with. The best I had was Spirit. More so based off like her fighting spirit, but like I don't know if I care for it. I had Terrablast as well, but I think I'm gonna just take that off the list. It's not like terrible, no pun intended. It's just not great. Jacques Sculpin, I have no clue what I want to do. I was debating Pokedex, but like that's all I had. Oh, and then I did Tulips Little. I was considering a lot of things, but I think I'm still gonna go with Tulip. Even though that seems so lazy, but because Flittle kind of looks like a flower, and then Tulip's Tulip is just a funny name. So I think I'm gonna commit to that, even if it's a little lazy. Times Rockruff, I got nowhere with. My two options are Rhyme, named after her sister, and Rock, because it's funny just to imagine Times Rock. But both of those just suck. I'm willing to not immediately delete Times Rhyme, just because it's kind of a funny name. Okay, it's this way. I was like, which one's the ghost one? Kind of a lot going on right now in this area. But yeah, no, I think naming a rock is so boring. Like there's got to be something better. I'm getting distracted by hidden items. You know, 1 5-star would be pretty sick. Speak of the devil. Because it's a bit trickier, let's go. Actually, no, we'll stick to King Gambit. It's Terra Dark. So yeah, I really don't know. I think we're sticking to Arvin Skwovet being named Sandwich. Kofu's Veluza, I don't. I like Volton, like in theory it works nice for the Veluza given his saying of Volton Veluza. But then Kofu's Volton just sounds wrong. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it off that notion alone, which only leaves me with Wallet, which is kinda goofy. I don't know. And then Saguaro's Hatcham, yeah, I had Sweet Sweets or Sweet Tooth, which kind of works, but isn't anything amazing. Does this thing have like counter or something? I feel like Shiftry, there was something weird about it. Like, yeah, so the Hatcham on Saguaro's is not a bad name, it's just not... It's not really doing much for me. I mean, I could call it, like, Recipe, but I don't know if that really, like, it doesn't feel, like, it feels just, like, very loosely related to Saguaro. Clawble's Pomo, I want to name Clive. Grish's title, I want to name Snowboard. Gita's Glimmet, I'm at a loss as well. I literally have La Primera / Primera, Champion, or Chairwoman. None of them work. None of them work at all. I mean... Okay, I mean, they sort of work, but none of them work well. I think I'm gonna get rid of Chairwoman. Yeah, I don't know. I could name it Gita's... Like, La Primera, I still like. It's a cool name. Gita's Champion is, like, the only one that grammatically kind of works. But yeah, I don't really know. I think if I prefer La Primera, but I think I'd have to do Primera for it to just like sound better. Because Gita's La Primera sounds ugly. Gita's Primera at least kind of works-ish. I don't know. For Crispin's Maggie, I had Heat, Spice, Frying Pan, Fire. Crispin's, I think it'd be either Heat. Fire's kind of a lazy name anyway. Heat's a little lazy. I do like Crispin's Frying Pan. Like, I think that is funny. I probably should just commit to that and not overthink it. The only thing I had for Amara's Skarmory was Taxi, which I don't honestly even dislike the name. I just feel like there's got to be something else that is good as well. And then Tyranno's Shiny Blitzel. The only thing I had was Saffron, because that's the name he used to, like, disguise himself before you do the trade with it. But I think Saffron just works so nice for Shiny Blitzel as a name. Like, it just works. I mean, Saffron's, like, unless I'm, like, completely misunderstanding the color Saffron. Oh, wait, I am. Saffron's a yellowy orange. For some reason I was thinking it was like a bluish purple. Okay, well that throws a mild wrench into things, but I still like the name Saffron, even if it doesn't match the color. Okay, well we didn't get anything from that either, Rip. I mean, I could name it like Terrarium. Then it'd be Serrano's Terrarium, but I don't know if I want Blitzel being named Terrarium. It's not a bad name. Like, that's the problem with some of these, is a lot of them, like, kind of work, but could be better. Which is, like, the death trap for someone with anxiety. And someone who's indecisive. Another ghost? Is there any in here? 2 in here. Oh crap. Okay, well, nothing that exciting here, but we'll do it anyway. I mean, I like little involved picks, so I can't complain. Oh yeah, I kind of just skipped over Combi. Katie's Kilnby, which I had like spatula or mixer or something baking related. I don't know. That needs work. Okay, hang on. Let me quickly go back to Saffron. Is there something that, like, besides the color? So a flower did come up. Okay, so Saffron's as a flower, I like purple with a bit of red. Not that Shiny Blitzle's that, but I think it fits it a little more logically than... Or it's like a... Oh no, it's a spice derived from a flower. Whoops. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's a spice... Okay. Oh, commonly known as the saffron crocus is the flower. Okay, whatever. I'm overanalyzing that a little bit. If the name saffron sounds good, it doesn't necessarily have to match the color even. I could just like the sound of it. Yeah, I don't know. My indecisiveness gets the best of me sometimes. Is that the only other ghost one? It appears so. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of do my best to go find it by flying and just seeing if it works out. Obviously, the optimal way to do this is to just kind of hope you find it. Where is it exactly? No. Let's see. Oh, more down this way. Oh, okay, it's just at the base area, I bet. Yeah, I think it's that one. Okay. Oh, cool. Come on, give me one more 5-star, baby. I want the chance to actually get something decent. Nope. We tried. I'll still do it. I made it here. And then we're gonna go do our nicknaming. Yeah, I'm looking. Anything I want to try to lock in. Not my headphone cord that fell to the ground. Because I bonked it. Ugh. My long-ass extension cord headphone of doom. Yeah, I don't know. We might just lock in whatever I currently have picked. It's almost like, well, maybe I'll get a little inspiration or a little more confidence by nicknaming a few of the other guys that are not as important. Because, yeah, I think I'm overanalyzing these a little bit more than I normally would because I can't rename them. Like, I think just having the option to rename them, a Pokemon, is enough for me to just name it something dumb and be like, whatever. Even though, like, yeah, like, I'm not going to go back and change it. I think it's just, like, the psychological effect of it. So... Oh, crap. I'm just getting distracted. Let's not get too distracted. Just to make my life easier, I think we're just gonna go back to Messagoza, because that's just my go-to location for whatever reason. And we'll go from there. And then, yeah, we'll see how this all shakes out. Yeah, we do have a little bit of box reorganizing that kind of needs to be done. But we'll figure that out as we go. So for the ones that are evolution lines, we may want to compare to their original names. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Or like their, evolved guys' names. But in some of these cases, a lot of these cases, it doesn't actually matter. So let's see. What do we want to name the Orthworm? Orthworm the Cloud Watcher. Orpy. I feel like I've named something that already, but we're not even gonna question Orpy. Flamigo is Flamigo the Stern. Stanley. See, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not even like thinking about these names. I'm just going with my gut, which is funny. Okay, it is with. Wait. Okay, some of them have an L-E-Y, some have just a Y. I'm gonna do Stanley with an E-E-Y. Whatever. I don't know. Okay. These three. So we have Slithering Apathetic. You're ungendered. Huh. All of the Paradox Mons are ungendered. That's interesting. Apathetic. I thought I had something in the back of my brain for this one, and now I'm blanking entirely. How did I get to Slink Wingma? Sure, you know, you're Slink Wingma. We're running with it. I feel so bad. You have the teary-eyed mark. I didn't know that was a thing. Why is it so sad? I feel so sad for baby. We gotta give him confidence. We gotta help him feel better. Grumbo. Sure. We got Grumbo. And we got Screamtail. The Giddy. Ooh. I'm working on this. I'm getting like gee. It's a cute mark. And it's quirky. Or, completely unrelated. But I like it. We got Munchkin. Munchkin the Giddy. Is there something, I feel like Grumbo is something we've already done. Like, I don't think we've ever named anything Slink Wingma. But Grumbo feels like we've named it something before. That's why I'm hesitant on this. Which is why we're changing it to Grumbo Tungo. Grumbo Tungo the Who let me nickname Pokemon? You know what? Sure, let's just go Grumbo Tungbo. We should do Grumbo Tumbo. Maybe that's the issue. It's hard to say that. Grumbo Tumbo. Grumbo Tunbo. Grumbo Tumbo as opposed to Tunbo. Oop, I deleted the wrong letter. Grumbo Tumbo? Grumbo Tumbo the teary-eyed? Screamtail, Munchkin the Giddy, and I feel like there's a trend going on here that Munchkin does not fit, and that's just like taking their name and making it just cursed. What do we have out of curiosity? If I can find it. What are some of these other guys named? Rombit and the Book. Sure. Okay, Ron Mothra almost fits that vibe. Yeah, well, let's just stick with it. Let's not overthink it. We could also probably do what's going to become Houndstone. without too much of a worry because we know it's already gonna be DJ G Rave. Or we could do something similar. We could do... Okay, we got DJ Headstone. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. I feel like Orpy we've used before. Yeah, we'll just run with it. Fuck it. Okay, we gotta evolve you. Real quick. You probably are just like a level up, right? Really? Are you 40 like 2 or something? I don't think you're like a weird evolution. Might just be a later guy. Do you have a weird evolution? Oh, worst case, we waste a little bit of EXP candies. Let's go to like 45. You have to like pick up items on the ground or some shit? We have enough EXP mediums that I'm not too worried about it. Wait, are you move based? No, I don't think so. Does it have a weird evolution method? It's been so long since I evolved mine. It's not a stone. I have to look this up? 45 seems high. Is it just be like, oh, you have to feign it or something? Like I'm trying to find it now to look it up. I'm like, what is Dex have anything? Are we gonna have to Google it? Or is it like friend? I swear when we caught ours, it evolved like immediately. And ours would have been like 30 something. I mean, it could be like a move Evo. Like, I want to see if I can figure this out. Like, I don't know though. Okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to Google it. It's probably a move, isn't it? Level 30, oh, it has to be nighttime. Okay. Well, that explains it. Okay, we'll get back to you in a sec then. That is very anticlimactic. Okay, let me see if Kitakami's night, because I know Kitakami runs on like a different time zone. Okay, so we did waste a few bits of EXP candy, but it's whatever. I didn't save beforehand, so I'm not resetting over any EXP medium candies or whatever. So, we get them by doing shit. Cool, now it's nighttime, okay. And besides, we gotta use the EXP medium sometimes anyway. You know what? Yeah, I like the variety you got going on, even though Crunch does absolutely nothing. What? DJ Headstone is evolving! Woof, woof, woof. A bee. Woof. You get last respects. Yeah, I'll just keep Phantom Force. I mean, I'm not using it anyway. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Currently just getting a few Pokemon for the Living Dex going. Did not realize this evolves only at night, so that was a new thing I learned. Mine just kind of happened to evolve, so... let's see... Where are you? I mean, it tells me its number. If I just look at it. So I probably should have just done that. But we ballin'. Where is it? Where is... There you are. Cool. You don't find it? That's good to hear. Okay, let's take you off the list. Nope, not what I meant to do. Just go for... I can go for 346. I'm not sure how I'm gonna find that. Here? You are 296. Here, maybe? Can I have... Wow. Some lucky guesses in there. Okay, that is... Flamigo knocked off the list and Orthworm knocked off the list. You're 380. I mean, I can have a pretty good idea where you are, give or take. That's you off the list. Oh yeah, we do have to evolve our Basculin, which is going to be... That one's going to be a little annoying. Grumbo Tumbo is 376, so that's going... Here? Yes. I probably could have done this slightly more efficiently, but whatever. 377. That's Screamtail and Great Tusk dealt with. And then the rest of these need to be renamed. So let's just do Varoom first. Let's see what our well, it's going to become a Revaroom, but let's just see what our current guy is named. Is there anything we want to kind of sync up? Hehua. Okay. Hoo-hua. Hehua and hoo-hua. So what is it? What is it, like the angry or something? The Furious. Hoo-hua the Furious. I'm assuming you're just level up. I'll just use mediums. No clue when you evolve either. Or how. Maybe it has to be during the day. Gotta love arbitrary conditions for evolving. This is not looking great, Chief. Yeah, I was just gonna level these guys up anyway. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. I mean, a lot of these guys just kind of evolved naturally when I was using them on my team. Oh, it's just level 40, okay. I was just like an inch off. Okay, cool. There we go. That's funny. Just slightly higher than I would have thought. Nurse Joy in the back. I love Revaroom's design. It's such a cool design. Gift gear. Do you care? Honestly, not a bad move to have. Look over Gyro Ball. Cool, cool. Another one we can check off our list. And then we have Duraludon, which I guess I didn't need to get a Duraludon extra. Is this gonna become Archaludon? I think. I think we're just gonna keep Drayton's Duraludon as Duraludon, but I could have just evolved the current Duraludon we had into Archaludon. So Gra was kind of screwed over here unintentionally, but... Okay, I think I might hold off on this one for now. Just 'cause I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it. 'Cause I don't know if I'm evolving the other one. I mean, I already have it at this point, and I have the title with a cool title on it, so I probably should evolve it and use it like that. Then I feel bad for Gra, but I kind of just didn't think that through, did I? Oops. Okay, Baskin Legion Miss. So we have River God Baskin. Okay, I don't think we have to do anything. Wait. Okay, bask in and bask out. And River Gun. So this thing we need to do recoil damage. I think it's like 300 HP without it feigning. That's kind of a hassle. I think we should just do it. I just don't know where. If I'm being real. We're high enough level that it's not a huge problem. I figure we probably just want to go for fire types or something that we can wave crash. Either that or something with a lot of HP. I mean, I was considering like Chansey and Blissey, but I feel mean. I want to go somewhere that's easy to access to, if possible. I could also go for rock or ground types. But I need somewhere that's like close to a healing area, so I think we're better off probably in Paldea. I mean, I was sort of eyeballing around like here. Remember that they're a little higher level, so we make sure we actually take recoil. This is going to take a moment or two, I think. I'm also just going to quickly move a few things over the spreadsheet to compensate for what we've updated. We also have double edge, but that, you know, not super effective against anything. I do need it to be something I can one-shot. This might not be the best area, because if you faint, it doesn't count toward the recoil damage. The area might not be great just because of the Pokemon. Like, I could try. Probably, I mean, we're high enough level that it's probably fine. Okay, let's just try, like, low kicks. Yeah, I mean, we're like 20 levels higher. We also have the adaptability bonus. This should one-shot, right? Oh, yeah. I don't know how much HP we have to do in recoil exactly. I think it's 200 or 300. But I could be wrong. And I forgot. Adaptability is, like, crazy strong. And we're basically hitting super effectively because of stab plus adaptability. We're hitting 2 times. Yeah, I'm like, I want to do this relatively quick, but also safely. I guess I didn't necessarily need to be by a healing place because I can just heal myself with potions. We have so many. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna like math this out. I don't think I don't have the patience for that. I guess should I just heal here as opposed to? I may as well. Get him with the back hit, baby! I'm like, yeah, what's gonna take the hit? What's gonna be the first thing that actually survives a hit? Okay, I definitely did not need to overthink this in terms of, like, optimal feint, super effective targets. I don't know what here is the most HP. But it is what it is. Double edge is probably not anywhere near as effective for this because we don't have the adaptability or stab boost. Hopefully this doesn't feint us. I mean, if it does, it's not that big of a deal. It just means we wasted the fight. And, you know, it's not like we lose out on all of the damage we've done. Okay, cool. I'm like, do I go heal? Probably not. We're going at a good enough pace. And yeah, we have so many super potions that we've just picked up off the ground. We'll probably continue to pick them up off the ground. Oh, you want to fight me? Just an army of people looking at me going, what's going on over here? It's like a fight club. We will probably want to heal once the PP runs out. I mean, Double Edge might do enough, but... You know, happy. Big title B-sharp. Yesterday I was having quite a lot of fun, funny enough, just going for title-powered Pokemon. I was surprised at how much enjoyment I was getting out of it. So... I don't know, I'm like, why do I have to go for the whole box in titles? Would it be worth it? No. Would I have fun doing it? Probably. Wait, did it like a priority move? I wasn't paying enough attention. It must have did like Sucker Punch or something. Oh my god, we barely lived that. Thanks! Yumi! I don't want to fight you, you're too cute. You're too silly. I mean, you are a fighting type. You probably enjoy a good battle or two, but... Let's go do a quick heal. I could technically fight the Slacking. I don't recall what Terra type it has, though. And I'm not sure how well that would go, if I'm being honest. Oh, boy. Yeah, so far we haven't actually moved any Pokemon out of this game to, like, free up space, really, but... Or, like, gotten any Pokemon ready to free up space for. There's gotta be a way to fight that Dragonite. I don't... I see him fly by, and I'm like, how do I fight him? I give him a healed a couple times already. This probably won't take too long. I mean, I guess technically if I wanted to make this easier, I could put a bunch of HP EVs into myself. But it's not that difficult. I don't think we have to do damage and then level up. I think it's just whenever we hit the damage threshold. Which I'm leaning more toward 300 now. I mean, it could even be more. I don't recall. Maybe it was level up related. I don't know. Well, we got it! That didn't take too long. We got Bask out. Ooh, we got Female Basket Legion! That's another one off the to-do list. Oh, it didn't show me the... I don't know if this is a different dex entry for male versus female, but I'm kind of curious. Oh, that's cute. Oh yeah, I can't. The souls of its comrades cloaks its body and propel it effortlessly through even raging rapids. That's cute. Yeah, we gotta look at all the titles at some point. Yeah, and then they don't spawn in the wild. That'd be like a really cool shiny hunt would be to try to find one of those in the wild. I don't think it's worth shiny hunting in this game, unfortunately. Just because of the fact that Basculin's in such a small area. I guess if there's an outbreak, I don't even know if they can have outbreaks. But, okay. Give me cool roaming form. We may as well do this real quick too, assuming I have a spot for it. I think I forgot about it, so there probably isn't a spot. Okay, I'm just gonna scoot these down a bit and pretend that it's fine. Okay, I can remove Gimmickle roaming form. What do we have? We have Gabagool. We have Gimme Cool. Gabagool, Gimme Cool. Oh, this is the only time I can name this because it's not from this OT. So I guess I gotta think about this for a second. I'm gonna name it Gooby Fool. Hang on. Yeah, we got Gabagool, we got Gimme Cool. Ooh, what do I want to name ya? Gimme Cool, Gabagool. Yeah, I guess when I have to... I can't tweak it once I name it, so I have to, like, think for just an extra moment on it. I don't want to use Gaba or Gimme, that's why I'm trying to, like, think here. We got Cool, we got Ghoul, and then we need something else that rhymes with it. We got Fool, we got Tool, we got Pool. We got Drool. Okay, I'm just gonna look up rhymes with cool. Let's just make my life a little easier as opposed to trying to brainstorm every possible rhyme. Ghoul, pool, fool, cruel, stool, mule. Super cool. Okay, very helpful. I guess ghoul and cool. Oh, that kind of rhyme now. Not coming up here, but for all intents and purposes, they do rhyme. Oh no, never mind. It did show up. I just missed it. There's duel. Anything else that calls out to me? Not too much. Something duel. Gimme, Gabby, Gibby, Giddy, Giddy duel. No. Oh, Jewel also works. Like a valuable, like a, you know. Not like a jewel as in smoking vaping. Hey kids, welcome to I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I gotta kind of get into the... I mean, if I botch this name so terribly, I can always just get another one in Pokemon Go. Let's see here. Oh boy. Gimme cool, Gabagool. Oh boy, I'm not getting any G words out of this. Gimme. I'm like, what? Words that start with the letter G. It's gonna get crazy in here. Oh, cool. Let's just get 4,700 words. I think the problem is I'm now sort of trying to make, like, put words together, which is not the way to do it. I think because gimme and Gaba kind of sounds cool as a word. I mean, like I'm trying to put something in front of Jewel that like works, but like I'm not. It doesn't work that way almost. That's where the problems are. I think I'm trying too hard to format it like this. With Gabagool and Gimme Cool. Even though Gimme Cool and Gimme Ghoul are like the same, and then Gabagool is just taking the second part of the other one. Oh yeah, I do a... yeah, I don't know. It would be very funny just to name it like fucking, I don't know, Frank. Where the... oh no, I thought it was like, this one has a gender. No, it doesn't. Oh boy. Okay, I'm struggling out here. This shouldn't be that hard. I'm overthinking this. I don't know, man. I'm overthinking the fuck out of this right now. I was gonna say give him a jewel, but I don't. I think there's Jew in it, and now this just looks offensive. I don't know why that's how I got there. And I could spell like Jewel like a vape. I think I'm the J in there is weird. You're kind of like Gibma. Gibma. Gibma Mule. Gibma Mule. What the fuck? Where am I at mentally with this? No, like, okay, hang on. Something is not working out. Gimme cool, Gabagool. Dude, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. You know what? Let's go to a different Pokemon for a sec. Oh yeah, Duraludon, I don't know what I'm doing with. I'm thinking Grog gets switched out for it. I guess I still don't know if... I'm probably not going to evolve any of these Pokemon given to me. Although it feels reasonable to want to do, like, Excalibur and Archaludon. But then it kind of becomes a point, like, do I evolve Marini? Like, I could, but it doesn't really get me anywhere. Like, those are the only two. I think it's just because they feel like cooler Pokemon. That it, like, makes sense to me. I really don't know. Now, I think we evolved Duraludon. But then it's also like, yeah, do I wait until I know what I want to nickname the traded one? Probably. Oh, I just realized Gimmighoul's gonna get switched out anyway. Okay, we could stop this stupid gag then. Okay. I don't have to, like, make it rhyme because this is gonna be, like, Bribe or Artifact or something. So Gimmighoul is just gonna get switched anyway. Then do I wait on what I want that one to be? Okay, maybe we wait until we do that one. Although, it doesn't really matter. I think I short-circuited my brain a little here. Yeah, let's go catch a Pokemon or two, and then we'll come back to all this. I think we need to switch it up for a moment. I'm not getting very far. Oh yeah, I'm here, that's right. So I think what we currently need is Tatsugiri, Pink, Sandy Shocks, and Hydrapple. Let's go Sandy Shocks, I feel like. I feel like I'm kind of just in the mood for a Sandy Shocks hunt down Mabob. I might take a quick BRB break, though. Just to be right back. Okay, so this could be electric or ground. It doesn't matter. There's no shared typings. Let me see what I'm doing here real quick, actually. Electric is only a Master 2, or is a Master... The only level 2 is a Master 1. Ground 2 has... The Great Herbed... Sausage, which is super cheap, actually. Herb sausage, mustard, and ketchup. Okay. That'll be easy. Let me do a quick gourmet check as well. Well, I know you have it. No. Still don't know what exactly the gourmet mark entails, if I'm being completely honest. I'm gonna switch out Kingambit for just a sec. Just because we're trying to do that. Okay, I'll be right back. One segundo. Second. Okay. Make a sandwich. Number 29. Make sure I didn't mess anything up here. Kind of hard ground too. Yeah, let's go. We're going for a little electric guy. You know, let's get a little winking Pikachu up in here. This is a nice and easy sandwich to make. Gotta appreciate not a hard sandwich, I guess. Yeah, we'll do this. I think we'll see about catching this, maybe the Tatsugiri and the Applin. And then we'll go from there. So. Now we can go back to the thing. Oh, gosh. Whew. I've been sleepy today. Great herb sausage sandwich. Okay. It'd be interesting if the gourmet power was actually from buying stuff from restaurants as opposed to making sandwiches. Like, I guess that's a possibility. I really don't know how you go about getting that title power, but it seems like anyone can get it, so... I'm gonna keep working on that. And then we gotta figure out who needs, like, the item finder and the, Is it Great Friend, or is it something else? It is the partner ribbon. Whoops. I don't know if it says Great Friend. I forget what it says, but anyway. Yeah, we don't need to look at you. So, Sandy Sharks only spawns, I think, in, like, 2 spots. And I'm pretty sure the one over here is going to be a little bit harder than the one over here, because there's, like, a pretty big open space right over this way. Which just makes it much easier to work with. I believe. I hope. Let's see. Slitherwing is now what we're looking for. We're looking around here for Sandy Shacks. We got the ground boost. Here we go. Oh, that was fast. Wow, I tried. Yeah, we're just looking for one with a cool title. I don't know what box I'm currently on, actually, not. I think... Oh, because I didn't do electric. That's a little annoying. Fanfi and Donphan are going to be here too, aren't they? Well, we'll make it work. It's just a little more running back and forth. That is good to know, though, if I want to go for like a Shining one at some point. What ball am I catching you in? Put the red and blue on it. Like, the Great Ball might actually be pretty decent here. Wah wah. Yeah, once again, we cannot paralyze this, unfortunately. It could paralyze us, though. Hopefully it won't, but it can. Yes, I think we're trying to go for something that is not like a common mark, if possible. Depends how much patience I have. Okay. Hey, Garganankle too. A lot of Pokemon over here that aren't ground types. Oh yeah, okay, we just got him. This box is fine for the moment. Sleepy time. Not bad, but let's see if we can find something cooler. Depending on how much patience I have. Yeah, I feel like if it's night, we're probably gonna get a lot of sleepy times. But who knows? We'll see. And yeah, whatever extra ones of these we get, I'll probably just transfer to home, actually, as opposed to releasing them, because they trade pretty well in Pokemon Home. Funny enough, Sandy Shacks transfers, or trades quite well. One of the better trading ones. But yeah, because we transferred over Slitherwings and Screamtails and Great Tusks yesterday as well. So. Anyway. Yeah, the Great Ball's not terrible for catching here. I could also technically switch over to like Iron Valiant, who would have False Swipe and Hypnosis. Although we risk the 60 AC, but I mean, it would be a little bit more efficient, probably. I guess I'd end up just using less Pokeballs, but we have 600 Great Balls. I'm not really concerned about that. Okay, cool. Who's ready for sleepy time or social? I am. Hey, I'm curious how many Pokemon we have that I have marks that I haven't put them on. Probably not many. Unsure mark. Wow, that is very funny, given I just spent like 10 minutes debating a fucking Gimmighoul roaming form name. I don't know why I'm still checking them. I'm keeping that one. Okay, as I said, I don't need any more. I'm just checking them for fun. Yeah, no, that was, like, shockingly fast that we got a good one. Which I guess if there was any that we wanted to get fast, it wasn't Sandy Shocks. Because, as I said, they are good for trading at home. But that's fine. We don't need to get any more ground types, so I think... For the moment, I guess I'll just, like, put you in a weird spot. Let's go put Sandy Shocks away. Give it a good nickname. Here, I'm guessing? Yep. What do I want to name you? Shoopty Zonk. What? I don't know what my shit here is. But Shoopty Zonk. We're running with it. Strange ass name, but hey. Actually, for the moment, let's just put you. We'll put you here. Okay. I could take Sandy Shocks off the list. Let's figure out, I guess. Actually, we could do Dragon for both Tatsugiri and Hydrapple, so. Hopefully, we have a Dragon too we can make. Great Cheese and Great Avocado. Oh, Great Avocado number 45 is actually quite easy. For the moment, again, I think I'm going to switch out Hydrapple. I'm curious if any of them happen to get the mark. I'm honestly wondering if the gourmet mark is like restaurant based. I think that's what I had on. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure that's what I had on. You know what? I can even fucking clip it. This is so unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway. Let me see. What did I have on it? Yeah, I had... Hang on. Funky Trunky was a reliable partner. Wait, did I... What? Why was... Okay, hang on, sorry. Now I'm getting confused even more. Why was Hunky Trunky... You're supposed to be Titan. Because that's like a unique mark. I'm pretty sure you were supposed to be partner mark. Man who is way too much uncertainty in life. Yeah, no, I'm like 99% sure it was that, from what I can gather too. Okay. The clip didn't help that much, but... Let's do Tatsugiri first, because I think that's going to be the more annoying one. Just because A, it's by Casseroya Lake, which is laggy, and B, because there's a bunch of other Tatsugiri and that spawn here, as well as I think Goomy and Sliggoo also spawn here. There's also a bunch of water types, so that doesn't speed anything up. Hydrapple shouldn't be that bad. We've actually specifically title hunted it before. There's a really easy spawn Kitakami to do that, so I'm not really worried about that. And then from there, it should be pretty straightforward. I was gonna say... We still need Titan, but I think I'm just gonna evolve the Satotl that we currently have. Which I guess I should have done with Duraludon, but... Oops. It's nothing personal, so we're looking for the pink one. With the magical heart. Doesn't help with Hydrapple, I guess, but yeah. The pick doesn't matter. Spoiler alert. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do that. For safety precautions. I think I'm just gonna do that for Titan. And then after that, it'll just leave whatever we end up doing with Archaludon. And other stuff. Actually, I should probably put Gimmighoul Roaming Form back on my list since I didn't move it or name it. Just so I don't forget about it. Okay. And then, yeah, Vivian, I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll figure it out. I could always temporarily put something there if I want to reorganize my box. Because we might be at that point today where we... Oh my god, this is gonna be... Yeah, this is going to take a while, isn't it? I was going to go along the main area. Let's try the lower area. There might actually be less that spawns there, Dragon One. I'm admittedly not super sure. We need pink Tatsugiri. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a little more annoying. Depending on how this goes, I might just take a less interesting title on it. Just due to the nature of it. But who knows, maybe it'll go super smooth. Oh yeah, let me put... We can go back in the league. Thankfully we can go back to thunder waving things. We had like Great Tusk yesterday as well, where we could not paralyze, and it was making things a little annoying. Orange does not help. Pink, nothing on ya. I guess the one semi-interesting, nice-ish thing is because of the weather right now, the only Tatsugiri mark that isn't that interesting that we could get would be Sociable. I think. So that could help a little, I guess. Okay, this area does seem decent for these guys. I don't know what like the boundary is for a lot of you know, non-Tatsugiri dragon types. Don't know how far I should or shouldn't go. Not a lot of pink titles so far. We're seeing a decent bit of pink ones. But, you know. Oh yeah, then eventually we gotta figure out what we want to do about the Dunsparce 3 segment. How much stock I want to put into that. Camp. Do I want to do Heal Ball on you? You're not really anywhere near the same shade, but I don't know what else I'd do other than like a regular Pokeball. Oh, and then there's Dratini on the lake. It's kind of funny. I didn't consider that. I don't think these have any recoil moves. I mean, we'll find out sooner or later. If they do, that makes things a bit more annoying, but... Cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, Mirror Coat. That's thankfully not a problem. Yeah, I guess we'll just do a Heal Ball. Could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. Cool. Tatsugiri hath been caught. Let's see, anything interesting? My guess is Sociable, but... I'm trying. Oh yeah, we gotta move you just over here. We got a decent bit of box space now to work with, thankfully. Dawnmark. Oh, didn't think I could get that right now, but I guess I can. Not crazy interesting. I'll give it a few. It wasn't too bad. I'll see how much patience I have. I guess I technically could have gone for Applin first. It might have been slightly smarter, just in terms of, you know, optimizing time to know how much time I have to go for Tatsugiri. But, I mean, it wasn't that expensive. I could just make another one. No, whoop-de-doo. They're kind of funny when they hop around. I feel like if Tatsugiri were to have a shiny up here on my screen, I'd be very worried about missing it just because of the size. Like, I don't think they're that, like, hard to notice because they're all pretty strong in the color. Or, like, there's a big difference in the color department, but, you know, don't want to miss a shiny. It'd be sad. I guess if I missed it, I probably wouldn't know I missed it, unless someone was in chat and pointed it out after it was too late, but nobody's in my chat ever, so that's an easy fix. Yeah. Heal Ball. Okay, so far the catching's gone nicely, thankfully. No clue what their catch rate is, but hasn't driven me to the brink of insanity, so we take it. Okay. Okay, well, we just got the exact same one. But that one was adamant. Which, not a good nature for Tetsugiri. Real struggle for me out here. There's a lot of yellow ones. Vibrant little fellers. The only yellow colored Pokemon though I want is Shiny Altaria right now, or Swablu, either or. Maybe I should be sprinting more. I don't know. Like I do go slow. I guess it makes it less likely to just like straight up miss a Pokemon. Because I swear it does lead to slightly better spawn in. I feel like when I'm running, I tend to see less Pokemon spawn in, either because they're spawning behind me or just because of the way the game loads them. I think I kind of just go in circles in this general area. I'm just trying to find a way that's generally efficient. I was gonna say, the one that, I think there are two different, like one of the shiny Tetsugiri is like orange, but it's not the orange one. I think. There's like a weird color overlap in the shinies. But odds are it won't be an issue. Because odds are we won't find a shiny. What a smart way to avoid the shiny problem. Right, is just to not run into any. You don't have to worry about missing them if they never spawn to begin with. Oh, they're cheering me on. I think we've run 3 for 3 on the crit captures, so gotta love to see it. I gotta say out of him real quick. I'd be evil to not. Maybe I didn't hit minus. No, no. Bobby and Bobby, yelly little guys. Okay, how we doing? Level 53 Tatsugiri number 3. Oop. Okay, well. I mean, I have the patience. I have time. I got nowhere to be. Okay, well, that was not what I was trying to lock into, and unfortunately, of course, that's the one with the title. Obviously, me not saying hello more. Swablu. Okay, this one's level 52, therefore it's got to have a better title. That's how that works, right? In the meantime, may as well look around, just see what's nearby, just in case, you know. I've spotted quite a few shinies just because I was in a battle with something else and I happened to be looking around. I don't think the nasty plot's gonna matter, but I guess it's worth mentally keeping track of. Oh, well, one broke out. My life's over. Yeah, I got paralyzed. We're fine. My life's not over. No, heal ball! There we go. Second time's the charm. That's what the saying is, right? Second time. Cool, cool. Something unique? Cloudy mark. Okay. Nothing crazy. Yeah, we still got time, so I could always go and do the Applin first and then come back. Like, cause I'm okay with taking the ones we got, just none of them are particularly exciting. So yeah, I mean, while going for these, we found a couple that couple titles I didn't even know existed. Like the teary-eyed one and the... was like indecisive or something. I don't know. I've enjoyed hunting down the title powers through this method. Because, yeah, I know, like, in Sword and Shield, like, I didn't even realize that title powers was really a thing until after playing this game, funny enough. But B, like, there's no way to, like, know if something has a title power, so it's just, like, not worth the effort to hunt it down. Because you just have to catch a shitload of Pokemon and hope. But when you could actually confirm if a Pokemon has a title or not, it makes it so much more enjoyable to look for them. A little floppy Tatsugiri. A little flippy floppy little fellers. Flippy floppy fellers. Cool. Got it in a heel ball, yeah. I'm ballin' with the heel ball, yeah. We got the droopy form Tatsugiri. I tried. Womp womp. I mean, honestly, the sociable mark is kind of cute. It's a cute nickname. It's just not exciting when I'm trying to find rare things. Like, whenever I hunt a shiny Mareep, like, I'd be happy to get a sociable title on it, because I think that's just very cute. But, you know, when you're going through the effort to go for a rarer Pokemon, so to speak, or a Pokemon with a mark, when it's not a shiny hunt, where you kind of just take what you get for the most part. It's interesting. Or excited or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, maybe next time there's a shiny outbreak thing, now that I have a better idea also how to maximize odds in outbreaks, maybe I'll have to go for like a titled one or something. Sounds like more effort than it's probably worth, but... you know. May as well have fun with it. The Tatsugiri are kind of funny, I'm gonna be honest. They're unfortunately not that exciting to use just because they have such a limited move pool. Like, you literally get, like, Surf and Dragon Pulse. Those are your two moves. But they are goofy. Like, I don't think they're that bad in terms of just, like, base stats. Like, they seem pretty good, it's just they're so limited given... you know, Dragon is only super effective against one thing. You got 4 super effective type coverages. I mean, it kind of seems like it was meant to be played primarily in doubles alongside Dondozo. But I don't know, yeah. Bigger in title. I don't think it looks crazy big. Although, it's hard to tell. And it's also in the floor, which doesn't help. It is, yep, it's going up and down in the floor. And it looks like it's having the time of its life. Swablu! They're friendly! They're such babies! They're cheering me on. They're like, get a good title! What's the question marks? They're like, is he not paying attention to us? Huh, Pokeball vanished. Okay. Yeah. Hello, babies. Oh, look at them. They're so silly. You're so jelly. Yeah, you're so jelly. Pleasure to meet you guys. Anyway. As you can tell, I like Swablu. Ah! Okay. I prefer not sociable marks. I mean, I have 2 more spots to get them. I guess if I don't find a good title in 2, we'll switch over for the time being to Applin. I guess I could also heal at the healing guy over here if I need to. There's a PP. Or so Thunderwave and Fall Sweat. I mean, it's not that urgent, but... better to have more PP than not enough. Something, I don't know. I mean, hey, at least we're encountering a lot of Pokemon. So, we have a higher chance at a shiny, I guess. Not a higher chance, but, you know. The more you see, the more likely you are to find a shiny. Just statistically speaking. Not that finding more shinies changes the odd. Each one has the same odd, but, you know, whatever. You're being weird. Stop. Anyway. Thunder Wave. Okay. So we can go whoop! Little guy. False Swipe. I almost keep forgetting the False Swipe. I almost just immediately start throwing balls. Yeah, unfortunately Tatsugiri doesn't, as far as I know at least, doesn't trade very well in Pokemon Home. So I can just transfer all these over. I mean, I could just do them in Wonder Trade, but like, I have 3,000 freaking Pokemon in Home, and like, only a small portion of those are actually things that are my OT. And the ones that are, like, all from Pokemon Go. And they're just like shinies mostly, or legendaries, that I had dupes of. What? Okay. You would have thought Early Riser would have... Maybe Early Riser isn't a... I thought it was a time of day mark, but maybe it isn't, because it's been long enough that it shouldn't be dawn anymore, I presume. Orange, pink. Pink. I can identify basic colors. I hope. This is where I find out I'm colorblind. It's okay, I'm most likely not. I don't think I am. I hope not. I mean, to be fair, I feel like most colorblind people don't realize they're colorblind until someone else points out that they're colorblind. So... and full swipe. Whoop. Their 12th, nah, their 12th, it's their 12th ball, I think, that we've thrown at them. Yeah, which we should go to Port Marinada if we get the chance. I keep forgetting to go do auctions over there. It's very important that I do auctions over there. Very important. No, it's not important. But I, you know. I should try to do more. Okay, well, we tried. Let me just do a quick sword here. Any of these that scream out specifically to me? I guess probably that one. Just because of the nature, I'm not really thinking that much about it, to be honest. That's our only Cloud Watcher. Do we have any here with a decent nature by any chance? Or we'll just take you. Whatever. Okay. I'm not gonna look at IVs. It doesn't matter. Even the nature doesn't matter. Let's go look for an Applin, just to have one at the ready for Hydrapple. Oh my god, I'm hitting every button wrong. Okay. So state of caution, let me do a heal and check this one. Okay, cool, let's heal. Oh wait, that's Dratini. Hi! I didn't mean to talk to you, but you seem very eager to say hello, so I meant to talk to Dratini. Because I love Dratini, it's so silly. It's silly Billy. Silly baby. Anyway. Wrong button, oops. Okay, Kitakami, we're going to the apple orchard. Let's applin it up. We're applin on the street. Took my applin and we applined. What? Okay. We're gonna stop doing that. As ASAP as possible. as soon as possible, yes. Okay, so we're looking for dragon types, aka Applin. I think that's the only one that spawns around here. You just gotta try to find him. Which somehow ends up being harder than you'd expect, apparently, because I have not found any yet. Aha! There's a group of them. Very first one, huh? Although we might just get sleepy time marks, which is kind of cute. Although I feel like Hydrapple needs to feel intimidating, you know? Not that it needs to, but it would be nice to. You? Why? How? What? How did you just, like, tank that? You're, like, the same level as Tatsugiri. Slightly higher, but you took that quite well. Matter of fact, kind of concerningly well. I guess we just catch this in a regular Pokeball. Probably looks the best. I could do Safari Ball, but I mean, Hydrapple's mainly red, or like the body is. Not green like the shinies, so. I just heard rain. I look over, there's a demon. No. Dust mark, yeah. Not a sleepy time mark, a dozy mark. Everything is gonna be common just because of the time of day, but we'll see. It's definitely a little bit slower to look for these guys than it is some of the other mons, just because you have to find them in the trees most of the time. But we can make it work. Did the last Applin withdraw? Is that why it took a hit? Okay, this one didn't get to withdraw. Let's just see. How much do we do? No, they just tank the hits. Okay, cool. I guess I'll still do the double false sweat. Minimize the amount of balls we need to use. Not that with regular Pokeballs it matters, but you do what you do what you do. We do what we do. You do. Excuse me. Oof. The yawns, the burps. Maybe there'll be a fart next. Who knows? Don't get excited. Anyways. Okay. PB mark, okay. Both are generally cute. I guess I'll go for like one or two more, and then I'll just kind of pick one. I don't need to be too crazy here. Like both of the marks work. I would probably just take one of the Tatsugiri marks and just call it there. I don't think we should overthink I don't think there's a need to overdo it. So. It is kind of fun hunting for Applin in the Apple Orchard with the Dragon 2 power on. The thing about it's like weirdly satisfying. Maybe it's just like, oh, I noticed it. Nice. I know. It was funny before the Applin shiny outbreaks for the Pokemon Day event stuff. I was like, this would be a cool way to shiny hunt an Applin. I mean, I obviously don't need to anymore because I have the full line, but it was cool. It is a cool way to find them. Also, way less painful than I think trying to find one in the main Paldea region would be. Their spawns in the main Paldea region are kind of limited. Although I think there is like a weird, funny like auto battle AFK strat you could do with Applin in the Tag Tree Thicket, if I'm not mistaken. If you put on like a Dragon Power, it's like the only thing that can spawn. So if you just auto battle one like an Applin in a tree from a certain distance, they just keep infinitely spawning. I think with level 3s, that type is the only thing that can spawn. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it is. What do we got? I mean, I have space to do a couple more if I really want to, but... How much time I got on it? 3 minutes? Fuck it. Then yeah, I think we just take whatever Tatsugiri we got. Whatever feels right. Probably the Cloud Watcher one. I think that's the rarest, but I'm no expert. I could look it up, but I don't care. I got better things to worry about in life than what is statistically the rarest one for, you know, optimal rareness. Thunder Wave. Like spotting all the Applins on the trees. I don't know, it's so satisfying to me. There's no reason, but I'm like, there's one, there's 3, there's 4, there's one rolling around. Like locating them, it's just, oh, there's one I think back over there too. I don't know if that roller's on the tree. I think it's on the tree. Let's go, Honk! Woo! A little late to withdraw, buddy. You're at 1 HP. What was that? What am I doing? I am like still keeping a vague eye out for shinies, even though I have no need for them anymore. I mean, if I find one, I'm gonna catch it. But you never know when you might find a green apple. It is a cool shiny that just thematically fits it so well. Intense Smart. Ooh, let's go. I'm cool with that. I need these. Interesting marks, but nothing too exciting. What is this one? Okay, Early Riser versus Cloud Watcher. Early Riser does fit, but I think I want to do Cloud Watcher. Even though I think I have a decent bit of Cloud Watchers at this point. Okay, let's go grab an extra thing for Applin to evolve. Unnecessary, but may as well. Also, we can see we can do a Dragon Cheer PM as well. I'm still looking at them. Okay. Mice. Mice, mice, baby. I'm like, yay, Mousehold, I should go for a shiny one. And I go, no, I shouldn't. It's just such a subtle shiny. And not in, like, the entertaining, or, like, the interesting way, even. I'll just do this right now. So let's do a second one, now that I think about it, just to have it in case we end up needing it. The only thing we're kind of low on is Lapras, but not too hard to get more. Oh, I did find out, actually, funny enough, that you can actually find wild Appleton and Flapple by the little apple orchard area over here. They're pretty rare, but you can find them. I don't know if the dragon boost is still on anymore, though. We're finding Noibats, so it might be. I just thought that was really cool. I want to see if I could find one just to see it. Okay, I'm missing all the fucking items like an idiot. Nope, it's ran out. Okay, well, not worth looking then. But yeah, they can spawn around here, it looks like. I'll buy an extra one. I'm like, you know what? I may as well just have extra. Not that they end up being that needed, but they're 500 Pokédollar dues. Whatever. Anyway. Bing. Item. Cool. Let's go to a Porto Marinata bed just because it's on the brain, and then we'll get back to nicknaming a few Pokemon. But yeah, that's pretty much most of the list outside of Dunsparce 3 segment and Vivian, and then Titan, which I think we're just going to evolve this one we have right now, which is named CC, because that name works pretty well too for it. So yeah, and then we'll see about nicknaming at least a few of the Blueberry Coach ones and switching some stuff out, and then we might have like 15 minutes to kill. Maybe I'll look at some of the titles we still need on our teammates for like item finder and partner. So eventually I might have to Google what like the specific requirements for those are. Oh wow, nothing exciting. Or fuck it. You know what? I don't really need these, but I'm here. I don't know if I have a cap on this. I don't think it's worth going over 10K. I'll do that, and then I'll just... Okay, cool. We take it. Well done. Guess I'll just head home. Yeah, this guy's a big loser. He's like, oh, well, I'm a little crybaby. I'm gonna go home. Anyway, I guess we can just evolve the guys here that we need to evolve. Which is, I guess, just one guy at the moment, but... Why not? Cool background. It didn't heal him, which is kind of mean of me, but whatever. Where are you? Syrupy apple. Boom. Applin is evolving! Honestly, pretty background. I feel like we've evolved way too many Diplins into Hydra Apples in my day. Excuse me. Oof. And then we teach it. Oh, we got a bunch of HP back at least. And then Dragon Cheer. I have to level it up once it gets that. It looks like I do. Cool. I love how easy it is to get EXP candies in this game to evolve things. It's so nice. Like, even in comparison to Sword and Shield, it's like such an improvement. Bobby. Oh, completely unrelated. What's the item? Oh yeah, wait, the Scroll of Darkness and Scroll of Waters. Peculiar scroll that can make certain species of Pokemon evolve. Written upon it are the true secrets of the Path of Darkness. And a peculiar scroll that can make a certain species of Pokemon evolve. Written upon it are the true secrets of the Path of Water. I wonder, if these are infinite use, given their key items. I presume they are. Oh yeah, these are just the treats. We got a bunch of these. We'll work on this pretty soon, I think. Given our dex is in a good spot. Okay. Where's Hydrapple go exactly? I think it is... It's presumably right here. I guess I can look it up to be safe real quick. One Blueberry Pokedex. Let's go to the bottom. Yep, right after. Okay. Cool. Do I want to quickly, out of curiosity, find the other Pokemon in this line that I have lying around? Just to see what I nickname them, if there's any theme going on. I don't know if there is. Probably not. Homestuck, Floopy, Doopy. Okay, well, Floopy and Doopy are nicknamed funny. Dippy. Floopy, Doopy, Dippy. Okay, well, maybe... Dappy? What would it be then? Dappy the Feisty. Dappy's kind of cute. Oop. I don't think we have any Tatsugiri theming going on, but I will check out of curiosity. Where are you? We're pretty late. Okay, maybe a little... Oh, fuck. Space for it. You know, I think we just moved temporarily to Koraidon Miraidon spot, and hopefully I don't forget about it. Which is exactly the right way to do this. There's no... I mean, there's a reason we're getting everything filled in, so I can actually rotate shit around a lot easier without losing my damn mind. What do we got? We got Bigiri, Tetsi. I guess we can just end it in an I. There's no other. Tetsi, Bigiri. Loopsie. Although I guess that ends in SI as well. We could do Floopty. Just to not make it feel like the one was kind of fucked up in the... in the naming scheme process. Okay, let's figure out real quick. Let's go back to Gimmickghoul, wherever it's hiding. I want to get this fucker off my plate. Oh, wait, the reason I hand on it... Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we're not... What? Let's just get a vibe check. We're not doing any thematicness. We're just doing a vibe check here. It's just kind of a funny little guy. You know what? Let's pull you out for a sec. Hang on. What's your vibe say? Your vibe says funny. It is cool that you're able to get this in Pokemon Go and transfer it over. It's quite goofy, I'll give it. I still prefer chest form, but it is goofy. I'll give it to it. Aww. You keep up with me, or you're way too tiny? Oh, it's like coin flaps around. Ah. Ah. Aww. Little smiley guy. You name him Mr. Smiles. Fuck it, we ball with Mr. Smiles. It sounds like a horror movie name, villain name for some reason. Maybe because of the horror movie Smile. Mr. Smiles. That sounds like a horror movie name. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting a name on this thing that I like. I think it's just because I can only name it once that I feel like I have to get it right, and so I'm being paranoid. I really don't like how they limit the amount of times you can nickname traded Pokemon. They should just let you infinitely name them. Who gives a crap? Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get a title power on these guys, or title on these guys. That is, or like, you know, like the special wild ones. I can get like champion title or whatever. But you know what? I'm gonna go with coin catcher. That sounds like a fucking. That sounds like it's some innuendo. Fuck it, let's just do coin catcher. Let's not overthink this. We need to just move on with my life. I could always get another one from Go. They're easy to obtain when you know, are actively transferring or doing the gifts to this game. Debating what I want to do next. Do I really quickly want to see about if I can find a Vivian gift? Maybe I do that. Just to get this off the plate as well. Hang on. Let me see. Let me take a look if I can find one. I was gonna say, oh, I can nickname Pokemon while doing this, but that's a bad idea. Maybe can I go somewhere that's slightly... Can I, like, set up a camp somewhere just so there's something on screen to look at? This might take a few minutes. I think I need a gift from France, to be honest. There might be other areas. I know that it can be from Germany, but Germany can also be multiple things, so... Okay. Just good look. Let me go back to sender. Because that, I think, helps. Unknown trainers. Okay. I don't know what unknown trainer means. If that means people whose accounts are no more. There is a Germany one. I could try that. Give it a sec. I know that Germany works. I just think that France is gonna be more guaranteed. Let's see. Oh, France. I found one. The Nintendo Switch. Perfect! Okay, let's try this. Because if I can knock this one out, that would be lovely. I know I technically have a pink Vivian already with probably a title, but I want this to be completely independent because I want to have like a box, if possible, of all those shiny, or not all those shiny, of all the Vivian forms. So, like there were two stunky outside. It's like the game warning me that there's skunks outside at night now because the weather's getting warmer. Like, by the way, there's skunks outside. Did you know that? Because yeah, I've gotten jump scared by a skunk before. I think. Actually, that's a lie. I got jump scared by a possum thinking it was a skunk. Or was it an opossum? I think those are different animals, possums and opossums. Anyway. I'll try to get a cool title on a Vivian if I can. Although, it is a bit of a laggier area. And I would need to make a sandwich, but that should be fine. Let's just confirm this is the pink Vivian, because that's like the one used I think a lot of times for the default image one. Plus it's like the first one you encounter. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What? Hang on, no, not you be. I mean, I like you. You're silly, but no. What? What? What the fuck? No! Stop! What are the odds of it being the Vespa coin? That's crazy! It's so funny. In Legends Arceus, I got like 3 male Combies. In this game, pretty early on, I just so happened to find a shiny female Combi, forgot to evolve it, or just like never got around to it. Boom, find a shiny Vespiquen. What the fuck? I'm not complaining. That's really cool. Hey, I could have both male and female Combi for a shiny Living Dex. That's nuts. Okay, I don't think this will have anything to do with recoil to itself. Okay, good, it can't toxic me. No Destiny Bond. Okay. A regular Pokeball actually seems decent here. Speedball's not bad, but I think I want to do a regular Pokeball. Nah, I was looking at the fastball. That's tempting, but well, I could do a fastball. I don't know if it'll catch, unfortunately. It does kind of match. It's an interesting ball, and it's a rare shiny Pokemon. Okay, let's go for it. Shit. Okay, I did save, so I can reset if I really want to. To not use the balls. If I don't catch it here, I think I actually do reset because we don't have any like powers up or anything. Cool. Okay, maybe it's not worth going further than that. It should reappear. If it doesn't, I guess I still have the female shiny Combi, so whatever. Okay. Try this again. Should appear. I saved pretty close to it too, so I don't have to worry about it being like in a weird, like despawn zone. I don't think. It's good to know like the way that the shiny Pokemon respawn in this game, because it's definitely different to Legends Arceus, but the fact that you could do the saves is really nice because you couldn't do that in Shield, I don't believe. Granted, you wouldn't know to save, but yeah, there it is. Okay, I think we just go for a regular Pokeball then. Honestly, not too bad of a shiny. I mean, it's definitely it's not like a flashy shiny per se. It's not like a huge color diff between the two, but it's like it visibly, like, it works from a visual perspective, and it's just generally nice. Also, we have multiple shinies we do need to rename now, but I'll worry about that problem down the road. While we're doing this, any sign of any Vivian? There's a Combi at my feet. At my feetsies, it's going, hello! This is crazy, though, to find. It's like such a cool thing to just find in the wild. We've had like crazy good shiny luck recently, I feel like. Well, especially with the yesterday, we got the Choodle with the rare mark, like, by sheer chance. When I had an active Ghost Power 3 up, is crazy. This thing might actually have a pretty low catch rate. So, it feels weird to be going for an irregular Pokeball almost. It feels so, like, anti-interesting, but it matches pretty nicely. So, I'm gonna not nickname it for now. I'm about to get attacked by a bee. It's like, what are you doing with our queen? Our weirdly colored queen. Okay, we gotta take a look at this thing real quick too. That, wow, okay. Let's do a heal, actually, because otherwise the paralyzed marks are just gonna keep showing up. Hopefully me resetting didn't fuck up the Vivian stuff. It shouldn't, but I guess it theoretically could have. The Vespiquen in the wild is pretty nuts. That is a very pleasant surprise. I mean, we found a shiny Lurantis over here, too. Like, this area's been pretty... We've had solid luck here with shinies. We can go, like, right here. I'm just trying to find a spot where it's not going to lag me too badly, if possible. Am I too close? Nope. Perfect. I have to hit minus. Honestly, it is a pretty nice shiny. Let's just do a little rotation. Ooh, that's a cool one. Vespiquen's an interesting Pokemon. It's something that I kind of forget about a lot of times, but it was kind of interesting seeing it in Combi and New Snap. You can't even tell. Yeah, it doesn't like close its eyes, or I guess it's not really eyes. What do bugs have? I sound like an idiot. I'm not even gonna bother. Hop it, back me up here, buddy. Let's send a photo real quick of it getting angry. To Bridget. I said also what the heck into wild too, because I was just messaging about something else. What? What? Okay, so France is apparently not even pink. What? What is pink then? Did I make a mistake? Or is it only like a small part of France? But part of Germany is also pink, I thought. What? Because this is marine as well, right? Which was also France and Germany. Okay, I'm just confused. Wait. I also have German marked under Continental with the yellow and orange. Is German in like multiple Vivians depending on... I mean, I don't think... Is Germany even that big? Like, I mean, it's not like tiny, but it's not... It's like smaller than the US, I'm pretty sure. I'm very confused. Okay, I might have to just start Googling this shit sooner or later, unfortunately. This is marine, right? We want meadow. Ah. Cause yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how many Vivian we're also still missing. I have to kind of do like a map of it if I want to do it without Googling just it, because I'm being stubborn for no reason. I really probably should try to set something up like that if I can. You know what? I'm here. Fuck it. I can talk. Hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, right on to. I do know. I did find out not that long ago that actually one of the Vivian, the Pokeball pattern, is actually like event exclusive as far as I know. So if I want to get that, I'd have to trade it through home, which I haven't even tried looking for. It might be pretty hard to find. So that one we might exclude from the list. I don't know. I might have to do some Googling, unfortunately. I'm trying to like do it all by chance, but we found what, 15 of them it looks like without any Googling, and I want to say there's more than that. I'm a big elephant plushies Ellie and Max, and I like to imagine Ellie's Max's true love. You know, hey, fair enough. Wait. I have a headcanon. Despite being a crime, retired Giovanni sends letters of condolences to every evil team taken down by 10-year-olds, and he keeps two Team Rocket Girls on payroll for delivering the letters, like imagining Archie and Maxie after the events of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Getting an anonymous letter said, "Sorry to hear about your failed machinations. Happens to the best of us with no further context." That is really funny. That's like all Giovanni does is after he goes away in like the first after, you know, what happens in Kanto, he's just sending people like, I heard you lost to a child. Happens to the best of us. Good luck next time. And they're just like, what? I also like to imagine, yeah, that he sends the rocket grunts to go deliver these letters by hand. Like, they're physically not allowed to take, like, an airplane. They have to, like, do as much, like... They have to take, like, taxis to get around, or even just walk. They're like, you're allowed boats only when there's no other option. Hey, say about the new Pokemon evolutions recently, like their complexity? Sure, go for it. Okay, I think we're just gonna move back to nicknaming Pokemon then. I am so confused about the marine thing versus the meadow thing, because I have 2 different countries listed as meadow. And yet, I don't know what's going on. I mean, unless I fuck something up somewhere, and it's like, oh, it was actually Japan, which is the row above or something. I don't know. Even when evolutions are so confusing, like it's literally the equivalent to climb over the top of the Eiffel Tower at 3 a.m., be upside down on top, holding your Switch upside down in one hand while eating pizza, in the other hand while you do 909 coins. The Pokemon have come to 50 HP. Yeah, no, it really... Like, I feel like people were, like, annoyed at trade evolutions, and they're like, okay, we won't do any more trade evolutions. How do we make evolution annoying still? Because, yeah, no, it's... There's some really obnoxious ones. I'm like, please just make it a held item, or like a usable item, or like level up. Like, please stop making it overly complicated. Because now if I'm leveling up a Pokemon and I'm struggling to figure out how to do it, it just turns into me like having to Google it to find out, oh, I'm just not high enough level yet. Or, like, I had to find out that even, like, it's not even that complicated, but, like, Greavyard into Houndstone only evolves at night. I had no idea and was just very confused why it wasn't evolving at level 45. And, yeah, Gimme-Ghoul is a waste of time. I totally get that. I use Frigoraph on my playthrough team. Ooh, that's normal level up, right? Like, some of my Pokemon, I've used teammates, and I'm, like, still unsure how they evolve. Because it could have just been a coincidence. Still haven't evolved a single Gimme-Ghoul yet? Nah! Can't say I blame ya. Okay, we're gonna name a few of these guys here, the ones I'm more confident in, their nicknames. So, Paldean Wooper, I'm fine. Let me do a save, actually, before I do this. Hang on. In case I fuck something up, then I can just reset. But I got nicknames for some of these guys. Okay, so I want to name... This is Rika's Paldean Wooper. I want to nickname this one Kiddo, because she refers to the player a lot as Kiddo, and I think just says it a lot. So, Kiddo. And I think that's just cute for Paldean Wooper, so Kiddo. I guess I'll just temporarily move things over to here. We have Penny's Eevee. Ooh, the Dark Terra type. Interesting. A lot of moves. I think I'm just going to name this Vivi, because that's just what she refers to the Eevees as. And I think that's just kind of silly. Capital V for the first one, not for the second one. So Vivi. I think I did look that up. I can do like a triple check. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Penny quotes probably should come up. Also, get Draft Rig, you need to level up Draft Rig while it knows the move Twin Beam. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I think that just happened on accident. If I'm being honest. Yeah, no, capital V, lowercase. Second V, cool. Just checking. Yeah, she says BB a lot. Cool. And I think it's just a cute little Eevee name. I'm not 100% confident on Rhyhorn's Gimme-Ghoul. We have Brassias' Sunflora, which I'm just going to name Surrender. I could have named it because of the whole surrendering Sunflora art piece that he did. But as opposed to naming it surrendering, Brassias' Surrender, I think just sounds a little better than Brassias' Surrendering. Plus, surrendering isn't as good of a nickname, I think. It's like an action rather than just a word. So we're going to name this Surrender. Let me just like triple, quadruple check that I know how to actually spell the word surrender because I am so bad at spelling. Yes, this should be correct. Okay. I like how I'm doubting the word surrender, like that's not like a basic word. But you can find Wild Frigoraph with a group of Giraffrig in Area 0. I do know that, yeah. Okay, I'm not 100% confident on Miriam's Marini that I was debating medicine. I think I want to see if I can come up with anything better. I wanted to name Tulip's Flittle Tulip because it's kind of flower-esque. And it's a funny name to be Tulip's Tulip. Part of me just sort of doubts that. But I should also just go with my gut with these. I should stop overcomplicating it. Let's just name it Tulip. It's funny. Tulip's Tulip. Okay, Arvin's Squovit we were going to name Sandwich, because Arvin's Sandwich, he does the whole sandwich and the cooking thing, plus Squovit being nicknamed Sandwich just kind of fits. And is a cute little nickname. Am I going to seriously doubt myself on how to spell sandwich? I always throw an H in there that I'm pretty sure is not supposed to be there. Because I'm so fucking awful at spelling. I rely on autocorrect way too much. Cool, I am correct. Good, I'm not. I'm paranoid as fuck with these. Okay. So we have Clavel's Hama, which I want to name Clive because it's a male and that fits Clavel. Given he was Clive. Spoiler, sorry. I just think it's a silly name. I'm doubting. I'm like, this is how you spell Clive, right? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Anyway, wait, Frigoraph is like backwards giraffe rig. Yeah, it's supposed to be, in the same way that giraffe rig is a palindrome, Frigoraph is a palindrome with giraffe in it. Yeah. Okay, we have Grush's Satato, which I'm going to name Snowboard, because that just fits so well, given he's a snowboarder. And it being his snowboard makes sense, plus it's a cute name for Satato. Like, some of these names just kind of happen naturally, and other ones, I am at, like, spend an hour and a half debating what I want to call things. Snowboard, perfect. Okay, those are the last of the ones that I am actively committed to. Although, I think there's a few more that I'm probably fine to name. I think we just do Marini as medicine, Miriam's medicine. That works as her being a nurse, and I think medicine on a Marini, it just kind of works as a name. I'm gonna, once again, paranoidly check how to spell the word medicine. Cool. And we won't somehow get political about medicine in the United States, because there's probably a lot that could be said. Medicine. Cool. I can in Pokemon Scarlet. Penny has 2 alt accounts online. Cassiopeia, her alias over the phone during the Operation Starfall, and Eevee Lover 402 gives free online therapy. I don't know. I feel like she's the one who needs the therapy. That sounds so mean. But like, I feel like, yeah, just because she's so anxious. Okay, I think I wanted to do... I'm pretty happy with naming Magby Frying Pan, because then it's Crispin's Frying Pan, and Frying Pan kind of works just because it's heat-related. It is sort of a weird name to call a Pokemon Frying Pan, but I do like Crispin's Frying Pan. Well, Frying Pan. Please tell me that that's not like F-R-Y. No, okay, cool. I am so paranoid about spelling these wrong. Okay, so we are kind of full here. Let me just adjust these slightly, and because there's a few more here that I think I'm okay with nicknaming. One being Ryfert's Gimingle. I think I just want to name it Bribe. I should stop overthinking, like, secret and artifact. Because the whole thing is that, like, yeah, she's trying to, like, bribe the player because she's clearly fucking evil. She's the evil villain of this game. Let's be real. So it's Ryfert's Bribe. Lily's I'm not confident on. I think the only other one here, or one of them that I was fine with, was naming Kofu's Veluzo wallet. Because of Kofu's wallet. Is it the most logical thing to name Veluza? No. I don't know, it's kind of wallet-shaped. I don't know what that means, but we're going with it. Wait, I have a headcanon. Nimona asked Penny to rig the field trip lottery because Penny's a hacker, so Floria / Julia names of the male and female protagonists Scarlet and Violet. Go to Kid Academy and turn up in the Blueberry Academy and get stronger because Nimona wants the only person who likes battling her to be even stronger. Nah! Wouldn't put it past her. Okay, I think the only other thing that I'm pretty confident on is naming the Skarmory Taxi to be Amara's taxi, just because Skarmory is used as the taxi service in Blueberry Academy. Not the greatest name, but nor does it really go that heavy-handed with, or that closely with Amara's, like, shtick, but I think it gets the job done. I mean, I was considering Cyrano's Shiny Blitzel Saffron, but I think for now we'll stop because I just realized it's 11:09. I will move these guys and transfer a few things to home just to make some space. But we still have some other mons that need to be nicknamed. You know, shinies and shit as well. But this gets the job done for now. So, okay. Let's scoot some of these guys over. Not sure where exactly all these guys are. Weeoop. Funny name. Yeah, this is gonna be a little annoying just because I lose track of where I am in my boxes. Okay, Vivi, the Eevee. Should name the Veluza Volt. I was debating naming it Volton, but it didn't work like at all grammatically as Kofu's Volton. Like, I just didn't like that, unfortunately. So I ended up going with that instead. But that was very much a thought. Sunnyflower. Okay, Surrender is a better name than Sunnyflower. Sandwich. Where is the shit? This can't be that far into the decks, right? There it is. Pouch. Okay. It's like, I hope I didn't like fuck up any funny formatting of the guys, but no. Live. Or paw print. Possum, paw print, Pawmosa. Okay, well, I guess there was a theme going on there. And now it's just Possum, Clive, Pawmoso, but oh well. I think there was another case like that, unfortunately, where I sort of broke up with thematicness because I was switching these guys around. It is what it is. So this is going to remain you. I'm going to flip these, and CC will become the Satitan. Let me do that real quick. We have 1,000,000,000,000 ice stones. That was one of the things we were missing. Cool. Okay, so then we have to figure out exactly what we're doing with Archaludon and / Duraludon in terms of Drayton's Duraludon, and then we need a Dunsparce 3 segment, and then the Vivian. So we're at a point where we could probably start organizing stuff for the most part with minimal compromise, but you know. Okay, we got Medicine, the Marini. Not sure where some of these guys are. I guess I could have just looked at its number. That would have probably made my life a little easier. Oh yeah, this was the other one Oh no, I think this one I thought I messed up because it was like Binky Bonky, Binky Bonky, but Tinky actually works pretty well in the middle there. Clive is not as good, unfortunately. Sticky Toxin, was that really the best I could come up with? And then we got Frying Pan. Terrible name, but I like it, it's funny. Frying Pan, Hot, Mag Boom Boom. Don't even question my names. It's better not to. It's better not to think about it. Okay, we got Taxi. There's Skarmory, there you are. Over Scoom. That sounds weirdly close to like cum. That's not really, but that's what it feels like. We might have an open... Do we have an open spot for Veluza? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Wait, am I going crazy? Hang on. We do have, like, a couple mistakes in here. Number 373 of 400, right? We should be like right at the end. I might have accidentally gotten rid of its space. Okay, hang on. Oh boy. 370, where are you? Where are you supposed to be? 369, 370. Wait, okay, hang on. I feel like I'm going crazy. Wait, am I being stupid? Wait. 373. Am I losing it? Wait. Oh, it goes right here. Okay. We have to run a spot for it. Okay, we're just gonna move it and deal with the problem later. Oh boy. This is gonna become a mess, isn't it? Oh gosh. Well, I mean, all the Pokemon I think we're missing will hopefully be accounted for. I guess I'll have to do a real quick run through the Dexes. At some point, just to make sure I don't fuck up anything. I mean, we know what we're missing in terms of, like, the legendaries, for example. Shoot. Actually, the earlier Dex stuff, too, is easier. Because we can just straight up look at the number on the Pokemon for the main Dex. Just not the DLCs. Which the DLCs are probably more prone to error because of that, but... especially, too, because we're leaving out certain Pokemon from those Living Dexes because they're in the main Dex. Got Bribe, Coin Catcher, Gabagool, cool. And I think we're... Oh, wait, Tulip as well. Missed you on accident. Whoops. That is Flittle. There you are. Okay. It's gonna be a little sloppy to try to transfer some of these guys, but it's fine. I think that's everything then. We have a few guys that need to be nicknamed and stuff. But I should have a list of what's missing. A couple of these guys, we're getting kind of an idea of what we want to name them, but there's some shenanigans going on. Where's the Duraludon? I think I'll just move you back over this way for the moment. If I don't lose you. Okay, I think we have a good idea where everything is. I'll do a heal. I don't know if we need to or not, but I'll just do it so I'm ready for tomorrow. Yeah, well, we'll see how this all shakes out. Hopefully I can nickname at least a few more Pokemon tomorrow. I mean, I should be able to nickname, if nothing else, the Giraffe Rig, the two Whoopers, Masquerade, Skeletor, Quaquaval, and Tyranitar. Hopefully I can come up with something for at least a couple of the Blueberry trades. I mean, some of them I'm kind of close to figuring out what I want. Other, I'm not as certain. But we'll make it work. Because some of them I'm kind of debating between two. Like, the Shiny Blitzel, I'm debating between Saffron and Terrarium. I'm still just debating, like, Arctibax being named Bwahoy for hassles. And then there's some, like, Times Rockruff and Gita's Glimmet that I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do. Especially Lacey's Snubble, I have literally nothing. So, we'll work on it. But then I can actually fully sort out the Living Dex, hopefully pretty soon. I mean, the only things that we really need to fill in... I could just temporarily put Duraludon in the one spot. Or Archaludon. I could just do a Temp Vivian. And a Temp to Dunsparce 3 segment to make moving around things easier, and I can move my legendaries, and that would cover everything, basically. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me transfer these, and then I gotta call it good for the night, because it's getting quite late. Okay. So this is filled out, like, perfectly, unfortunately for me, but we're gonna move... We are just moving you to home in terms of things I'm keeping in home. And then temporarily we are moving all these guys that are nicknamed out of here. We're going to, not temporarily, we'll permanently move them to Violet, for the most part, permanently at least. Okay, I mean, we are clearing out more space. A slightly reasonable pace. Oh yeah, we gotta nickname these guys, but that doesn't really help with space too much. I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is I can move these guys down. I can even move you guys probably back there. I don't know, this might just make things the same or more complicated, but whatever. It's a problem for tomorrow, me. I could always tweak things again. Oh boy. Because yeah, and then once I get a Living Dex going, I can figure out what extra stuff is going where. Yeah, because I have a few extra shinies that are dupes. And I don't know what's gonna happen with the Vivian and the Alchemys. They'll probably have to get moved over to Violet. And be put in one of the Scarlet boxes, because yeah, we have 30 Pokemon that have now been transferred over from Scarlet for whatever reason. Why do I have... Why are you here, out of curiosity? I'm trying to remember. Did I evolve the second one? Okay, now I'm just curious. I'm gonna go check in the other game and then we'll be good there, but... yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. We ended up with some dupes and whatnot, so I'm just trying to make the most of it. I'm trying to find the way to be the most efficient space-wise that I can without having to sacrifice Pokemon to not have them in the game, if plausible. Where's Mousehold? Why did I get rid of the one? I actually don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't know why I had an extra. Maybe I just caught it on accident. I don't recall catching an extra one on accident. I'm pretty sure the new one's titled. Fucking beats me. Anyway, we're gonna call it good here, though. So, yeah, that'll wrap things up here. Next time we will hopefully do a little bit of catching and renaming. Pretty soon we'll get to actually catching the legendaries as well. I think we have enough space for them. I think we have, what, 15 maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out as we go tomorrow, but that'll be the general plan for next time. But yeah, it's gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sure we get tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.